Hi, kids. Welcome back. Today we're going to be reading Silas, the STEAM Team Scientist. So today it says it right there on the site. This is just to show you where it can be found. This is an easier place to find it, and you can read it whenever you want. I'm going to read it today because I want to make sure that you have fun listening to this story, okay? And it may be harder for some of you to read it out loud or read it to yourself. So I want to make sure that this is good for all the way from 3rd grade through 6th grade. All right. And then you can listen to it. And then if you want to read it later on, you can read it yourself. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start. Meet Silas, the STEAM Team Scientist. Silas was possibly the youngest doctor alive. Since the average age of living humans was about 12 years old, that was logical. For many years, the kids who found each other started to make cities, well, villages at least. They read books, any they could get their hands on. Kids were now the adults, since they needed to be. Silas was 9. He had found himself in a library cellar in an old city. It was in a cold part of the U.S., or what the U.S. once was. He knew the bots would be trying to find him. He hid, and he read. He read about hiding, finding things, and he read about the human body. Every kid he found, he helped to get better. The medicine in the library's warmth would help most of them. He would make medicine out of different plants he found around the city. The books helped him with pictures and descriptions of the plants. Other books told him how to change the plant into a medicine. His understanding of the human body came from books too. He understood what and why the body reacted to different things. He carried that knowledge with him like a tool. Many of the children that had found him had gotten better and then moved into one of the many human villages being rebuilt. Silas carried a satchel of medicines and bandages and some other created chemicals that might save him from the bots. Might was a big word. He still hid from them as best as he could. They were scary after all. No one really understood them. It was said their programming was messed up. For some reason, their protection changed to attack. The adults had been the only ones attacked that day. Every kid was confused by why they had been left alone. The older teenagers were frightened, since the closer they got to being adults might attract the bots. Silas was young enough right now to make a difference. The bots mostly overlooked him, but he couldn't take the chance that they would stay that way. Every kid he saved, he made take a backpack of books out into the villages. His hope was that the knowledge being spread from this one library might restart civilization. It was after most of the library had been cleared of usable books that he decided to make his own move. That is what put him in the predicament that he was in now. He was lying under an old, junky car, feeling the oil coat his hands as he held himself in place. The bot had seemed to almost smell him. It had reacted quickly and was now in search mode. The clanking of its huge limbs made Silas's heart thump inside his chest. He knew that his chances were low. He needed to make it away from here, and fast. A huge metal-clawed hand reached under the car and lifted the body of the car suddenly. Silas was exposed in a matter of seconds, and the bot was glaring down at him. The gel-like eyes seemed almost human with their watery texture. An idea popped into Silas's head at that moment. He grabbed quickly for one of his chemicals. The glass bottle was thrown with all the strength he could muster. The glass bottle broke apart and fluids inside sprayed all over those angry eyes. A purplish smoke erupted from the eye sockets. The bot started clawing at its face and staggered backwards. If a bot could scream, that is what Silas would have called it. The screeching of metal and digital noise almost broke his eardrums. Silas made a quick decision to get up and run down the other side of the street. He kept his eyes on the most direct path out of the city. He never looked back. The echoing of the bot screeches could be heard for miles, even as he made it onto the first of several country roads. The village he was headed for would need to know the strategy he had used with the bot. It just might save several lives in the future. Silas smiled and kept moving forward. All right, so that's what I've read to you. Okay, that's Silas. There are comprehension activities on this website. There are distinguished. Well, these are all the activities that you can do. You've got Bot Bedlam, Silas City Run, Orphan World Citizens. All right. You got Distinguished Apothecaries up here. I want to just put this forward to you. You can use it however you want. All right. Have fun with it. If you just want to read the story or you just want to listen to me read the story, you can replay this video as much as you want. All right. Have a great day and keep up the great work, guys. All right.